Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a sweet old lady named Granny Peony. Her house was small and snug, filled to the rafters with books, trinkets, and a long line of blooming peony plants in the garden. But above all, there was one thing that captured everyone's imaginations: the magic quilt. This quilt was enchanting, not because of its rich colors or intricate patterns, but because of the stories it held. For you see, each patch on the quilt was sewn from a different land, and each told a unique tale. Granny Peony had a beloved tradition. Every evening, just as the sun dipped below the horizon and the first stars sprinkled the sky, her grandchildren would gather around her feet, eyes wide with anticipation. "Choose a patch," Granny would declare with her warm, magical smile. One chilly evening, Finn, the youngest grandchild, hesitated over a patch in the corner. It was deep blue with a sparkling silver thread running through it, reminiscent of a cloudless dusk sky. "This one," he decided confidently. Granny Peony gently unfolded the quilt and, as if by magic, they were transported to a realm high above rolling mountains. They were drifting alongside a flock of graceful swallows as the wind tickled their hair. The swallows chirped happily, sharing tales of their travels over snow-capped peaks, lush valleys, and beautiful lakes that shimmered in the sunlight. Finn laughed with delight, realizing that the birds' journeys crisscrossed stories like a giant tapestry of the world. The following week, adventurous Amelia chose a flaming red patch with golden threads, evoking thoughts of roaring fires and mystical creatures. Granny gently patted the patch, and suddenly, they found themselves in a hidden forest with trees so tall that their tops seemed to brush the sky. There, they met friendly giants with kind eyes and even kinder hearts, who sang songs ancient and sweet, using the trees' echoes to fill the forest with sound. Amelia learned their stories were old, carried on the wind, whispered among leaves, and rustled through branches. One bright sunny day, curious Leo picked a patch made of soft, wavy greens and blues. Upon touching it, they found themselves in a land filled with serene, rolling hills and bubbling streams, watched over by towering clouds that moved lazily across the sky. The people here shared tales of their own lives, of how the winds played music through the grasses, and of legends passed down through generations. Through each grand adventure, Finn, Amelia, and Leo learned something valuable. From the swallows, they discovered the joy of journeys and open skies. From the giants, they learned that even the biggest are gentle and old stories hold wisdom. And from the rolling hills, they understood that music and tales connect people across lands. Every adventure taken through Granny's magic quilt taught the children a wonderful lesson. Every place and every person they meet has a story to tell. They realized that exploring new things can open their hearts and minds, filling their lives with endless wonder. And so, night after night, as the stars twinkled above, Granny's grandkids would gather around her, excited to choose a new patch, ready to be swept into another amazing story.